I'm definitely ready to get started and get the jitters out. For me, that's always when I'm the most anxious, is just before the first event. And then once the ball gets rolling, usually feel pretty dang good, but it's not rolling yet. You gotta push it through the start. Should be good. We got a good plan for the squats. I'm hopeful that I can knock out all 30 of them. That Trav does all 20 and Chan does all 10. That's ideal. A couple contingencies if needed, but hopefully they are not.
Hey dude, we have a good game plan going into it. I feel like we got backup plans in case that plan doesn't work. We got plans on top of plans. So
Heat 4,
I think it just kind of allows you to take some of the stress off and know, like, all right, it's go time now. We go and just execute. So
Heat 4,
it's good. It's nerves. It's the first one, right? You get amped out for the first one, probably more than most, but I think we're ready.
First workout was close to perfect. I think we were a couple reps away from being able to win it. Pretty much stuck to our game plan. We're hoping that we'd be able to just have one of us on each bar. We just had to do one switch, but
I dropped the ball out.
no, it's not on anybody. That was exactly what our plan was, and so we took second, which is almost perfect. It's a good place to start. Obviously could have gotten much worse, so I will take it. We've got event 2 block party coming up, block carries, sled drag, bar muscle ups, and burpees. In theory, pretty good one for us too. The only thing I'm the most concerned about is figuring out how to get this sled to move smoothly, and I feel like once I mentally have that dialed in, then I'll be a lot more confident. But 1 down, 5 more to go. Nice job, fellas.
Yeah, that'll work. Don't practice anymore.
You think that's better?
I think that's absolutely best. Because neither of us can run like this, but we can kind of run like that.
We 3, 2, 1, go. Is me loading you up with one like we just did faster than you just doing this?
25 master, 40 to 44. This is your first call.
Yeah, but then I'm just going to need help coming. I think I did faster. I just might need help coming, like, from Trav finishing the sled to come get me, because I can't run like this. The only reason I think the double way might work better is because it's the way that Jesse was showing us. Because then you can run. You can't, like, when it's when I'm here or when I'm in front, neither of us are going to be able to run with that. We're going to waddle down. So I think this, like, it's just it's a speed play.
On finishing the muscle ups, if I'm by myself, am I doing the 2 and I waddle down just because I have plenty of time?
Yeah, I was looking at the other divisions.
Like, I have to wait for the muscle up. That's gonna beat ass. That's awesome.
So every time I'll push the middle one down.
I'll
push the middle one down, get it up on my right shoulder.
Yep.
I grab the top handle, was the one that we grabbed, right?
Yeah, and I'm on my right shoulder, I got left handle.
And I go.
Somebody told me it was 245.
Yeah. Man, that kicked up so much sand. It's not fun.
jog back and cool down. We got another one to go. Come on.
Let's go work out. Awesome, man. Thank you. No problem.
Get some
Thank you guys for being out here.
carbohydrates. I feel like that right now. You okay, buddy? I feel your
look
pain.
a little white. Oh, no.
You're gonna be okay.
No, enough. Just get a little bit. You got a couple hours. You got a couple hours. We're good.
You probably know this, or I don't know if it was Chandler that grabbed me, but I did not know we had to sprint to the
No,
finish.
I grabbed both of you because you kind of like just jumped and I was like, go,
Yeah.
go, go.
I jumped and went like this.
I know you sat down and I grabbed your back.
I thought we were done. What up, dudes?
Oh, so good, so good.
Old dog still got new tricks. I'm not sure when it got like really gnarly.
This is your first
We-
call. Please go to the
we had a good
box tent
lead
and check in.
starting the last set of burpees, and I could hear other numbers and I could hear the MC, and it seemed like we were far enough ahead that I wanted to back off. I was like, hey, we got it, like, let's settle in, not spill over. And Chandler said, pick it up. And I was like, oh, okay. So we went faster. And then I forgot that we had to run. So I waddled down to the end, and thankfully
If
we
he's not
still.
bragging, he should be. That was
Did you?
awesome.
Thank you. Did you, I'm super proud of you. He was so unsure about the sled, and he crushed it 3 rounds in a row.
Sled was easy. He had the,
Did you know that we had to run?
at the end, I'd seen
did
it in the
not.
rounds beforehand. So that's the only thing.
I jumped over, and I went like this.
Yeah.
And
Like,
Travis
come on.
grabbed me, and I was like, oh, God.
Not done yet.
Yeah. All right, let's go get
All right,
carbs.
let's do it. So in any workout like that where there's going to be somebody who has to eat it, is what we say. And Noah is pretty darn good at eating it. Sorry.
That's the worm.
Yep.
Spikes are there.
2,
One,
go.
Clean and jerks. Finish those. I go to
First bite, I go to the last bite. Your bike's face this way, Trev.
and say,
One in, I'm off.
hey, Travis.
Handstand walk. Down.
And I go.
Chan. Me? Chan. Trav. Chan.
No.
Me. Alright, me. I feel way better now than I did after that second workout. We've got one more to close out day 1. I feel pretty good about this one. Worm clean and jerks. We had the opportunity to practice that, I think, 3 separate days since Travis and Chandler have been in town. So we feel pretty confident in that. We're just gonna play our own game. We've got our strategy. Bike is gonna be tough. Second set of worm clean and jerks are gonna be tough, but I've got faith that we could pull off something pretty cool on this one too. Am I too late? We're currently in the lead by, I think, 3 points, which doesn't mean much 2 out of the 6 events in, but better to be there than anywhere else, so hopefully we can hang on to it. We have an advantage on touch and go versus the other teams that do it because we're more comfortable with it, so it's going to feel easier to us. We'll have more energy to put into the rest of the workout and be more confident in picking up that second set. We know exactly what this is. We practiced it 3 separate days.
But it's going to be a fight. like that. It's always a joke when you finish something like that and you're like, that's just how we drew it up. That was just how we drew it up. Couldn't have gone more according to plan. Like, knew it was going to come down to the second worm, and so like staying disciplined to actually hold on to touch and go on the second worm was the like decisive point of the operation. Like, it was the only thing that mattered. And
That's how we do it, baby.
that's correct. Yeah, we did it. That was fun.
That's the feeling we chase, Big
For sure.
Al. That's it right there.
You get it like once every 3 years, so it's a pretty terrible return on investment, honestly.
We
I hurt every day.
Well, no, we had it the first year.
That's what I'm saying.
That one, right?
It's been
Dude,
3
good
years.
job, guys.
It's just,
And then on the second year,
we did not have
we
that.
did not win much.
Well done.
And it
Thank
created
you.
a bad taste. A bad taste for sure, but then third? Yeah. And then first. Yeah. Thanks, man. I didn't mean to interrupt. No, you're good, man.
We always got time for the double champ.
Good job, guys. Thank
Thank you. So did you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun day.
Number 13. We were on 13 on the back half, and it just like clobbered me in the face. I was like, don't. No, I was. That was definitely happening. But I was
We
like,
pushed a little bit more on the bikes than we thought we would.
I was at 77.
Yeah, I was too. But Noah must have been there, which
Same.
classic Noah. Like, game time Noah is a totally different beast than
Because
training.
when I yelled, I think the first round when I yelled quarter, you were like right there, and then he was a little back. And then I think once he knew we were like, come back up. There.
on the handstand felt longer than game day. Like I was like back to normal, and I was like honestly starting to get a little giddy when we came back. So I was like, oh, we're gonna have this up on the back half.
That was the first year vibes. First year vibes right there.
Yeah, no, that was really cool.
When we were coming back off the handstand, I saw them handstand walking faster because the tutor was running on his hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I just gotta go as fast as I can. We get to the bike.
Remember how our plan was like 72, 75 with the bike? We were all 77, 78. I was too, and I was like, you're saying your numbers before me, so we're all going faster than we were supposed to, but we needed to in order to pull off.
I made it.
And I knew we were going to do all the clean and jerks unbroken. Like, it just, I had the confidence in it from testing, so that was
I
really
think
cool.
it was good to know that in testing that you could.
Yes, yeah.
Like there was,
Might have
I
doubted
think
yourself
the last like
otherwise.
3 reps, I got a little sloppy.
Same,
And like
I
it
get
hit
you.
me in the head.
Still
Kind of
made it
just
happen.
felt weird, and I
Yeah.
like just gripped up. He was not dropping. I was telling him we were walking. I was like, why drop this? So you're going to stab it in the face.
I'm proud of you. That was the feeling that reminds you why you do this. Like, that euphoric, like, it's like, this is why I love competing.
12, 30, 15. And I was going
I need you at the rain sandbox tent for check-in.
Two.
Open teams men,
Men.
team waterside purple.
How you feeling after yesterday?
Good. Not too physically taxed. Energy's good, positive. Hoping we can hang on to the lead that we built.
10 seconds. 5.
Adaptive athlete, Matthew Smith. Adaptive athlete, Matthew Smith. We need you to the Athlete HQ tent to check in. Adaptive athlete, Matthew Smith. Please come to the Athlete HQ tent to check in.
Is there a place on this where teams separate?
I don't think so. Just execute for 15 or 10 minutes, whatever, 12 minutes. Better than the next guy. I think maybe transitions. Not really. It always makes me a little bit nervy when it's like there's not a huge place to like, because then goofy stuff can happen. But it's also just long enough where I think some fitness can come in over the course of the workout. So I trust that we'll be fit, and as per usual, if we execute well, then we should be able to do well. Just, I think you just hope it's enough. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't.
I'm hopeful that we're all able to remember what we have to do, like what our numbers are. It's another one like the sandbox one yesterday where there's a lot of moving pieces, and you have to remember where to go when. I think as long as we do that, our strategy doesn't have any of us like close to threshold or failure. So if we can be efficient and execute our plan, it should be pretty solid. All good, dudes. Nothing we can do about that last one. All we can do is focus on the next one.
That did me up, man. I think the floor, maybe it's just the floor or the shorty bar or whatever, but like I was getting iffy on like 5, and I like held on because I knew nobody else was there. So I dug on the 7, and then but I was like, I crossed over after that, and I was, yeah, because when it was like come for the 8, I could see it. Yeah, I was out. And I should have just done a couple more there.
Yeah, because without many more spaces, you're not going to go.
Yeah, that was our worst finish so far, and I think it was because it was our worst execution. We had a pretty solid game plan that we did a couple times in training, and were able to hang on to our numbers. And today, I think there were 1 or 2 mess-ups with not being where we were supposed to be on certain sets, and I think that caused everything to kind of, like a house of cards, just started kind of folding one by one, and we took 5th, which is not terrible, obviously, but when you're coming off 2 event wins, doesn't feel so great. Bumped us down from a 12-point lead to tied for 1st. Not out of contention to win by any means, just gotta work a little bit harder on these last 2 to make sure we can hang on to it.
We thought we would. We missed by 1 rep.
But we had a couple no reps. So it was like, yeah, I can't believe.
I know.
I obviously
I just ate sand in the last set.
We did great.
Athletes coming through. Not me.
Athletes coming through.
To like have somebody, whatever. So like, honestly, it felt better once I was there. I don't know about one of our double press thrusters. I don't know why. Like, we were really synced up, and I'm mad because that like cost us winning that. But it was one of those things that like I was like, don't fight it right now. It doesn't matter. But like that, like I kind of want to fight it.
I mean, I'm also so tired, but like my
There's so much sand in your face.
It was just face to sand.
How are we doing?
You got a bit of sand on you.
Yeah, just a little. It's so that I can carve out some abs.
I didn't get to watch the whole thing.
Way harder.
Yeah.
than I thought it was going to be.
It was the turf, in my opinion, that made it feel a lot worse. The turf just like. I effed
around and tied a couple knots and was like,
oh, bad idea.
I don't know. I like did 1 tied a knot, did one, tied another
One
knot.
singular rep.
Yeah, like couldn't get it on
Okay.
my first round, and then
Yeah.
untied the knots, got 20, ended up getting through all of them. But yeah, not having any exposure to that was tough.
I did what I assumed was 30, and then I asked my judge where I was at, and she said 8, and I was like, I literally just felt like I was doing them for so long, and I was like, whew, halfway, and she's like, 8, and I was like, okay,
Not good.
I'll do some more, no worries.
I think we did okay. I think we could have done better, like small little things, but
Honestly, it's just the no reps. We got 3 of them. I think we
I think you tied for second.
that's good.
Who were we tied with first?
Who were we tied with for first before? Mayhem, Trace Leches.
And we beat them by 3.
I stole her name.
If it starts becoming too fast or something, like you say, pause the top, like someone just yelled at or something. And we know
The
pause
concern,
the
the bigger concern is the no rep, which I get, like if that happens. But I think because this workout's so low skill, like if you don't send it, like if we step through and we do a perfect run, but somebody from another heat like sneaks in or something, then you lose the there too. So you gotta go for it.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think that changes too much. We got our plan.
Okay.
Wall balls fast, switches as are. Bigger sets on the toe bar, fast switches there. Hopefully get all the way through them and then lunge fast, win it.
One more, baby.
For all the marbles.
It's for all the marbles. I like marbles, so good thing I'm going for all of them.
Somewhere recently that no team of the same 3 has ever won Wadapalooza twice. So we have a chance to make history, and we just did!
Talk about history, Chandler. How does this go down in history for you as an athlete?
No secret, right? We're getting old, but this was my intro into the big competition side of things. Back in 2017, I got called up and we won this event back then, and so I never would have imagined back then when I was a lieutenant in the Army that I would still be competing now, or that I would still be competitive, and I had the chance to make memories with dudes as good as these folks in front of a crowd as good as this, so it's pretty surreal, but thank you guys all for being here.
Miami, let's hear it.
In ninth place, the Reebok crew. Make some noise for Translation. And your first place 2025 Tier Wadapalooza Elite Men Champions, the hometown crew out of Peak 360, ladies and gentlemen, taking home $30,000. Make some noise for the boys.
Okay, so we're gonna do a 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna be right here, okay? So let me get out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 elite teams right here on the podium in 3, 2, 1, go! What a great weekend. That's your champions right here.
kind of hatch, mate. All right, we're closing out the 2025 Wadapalooza.
Take it away. Come on.
Guys, we took the W. It was a wonderful time, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without these two pals. All right, now take it over.
These two blokes. Like Travis said, we were able to pull off the victory here at Wadapalooza, which is very exciting. First team to ever have done it twice. Couldn't have done it with a better team. It was super fun, super tough. We're super bros. I'm super pumped.
Super bros.
We're super grateful for you guys tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed. Next up, we've got a High Rocks in April. I've got to do a marathon in a week.
Nope.
He's got 4 kids to go home and take care of, and a beautiful wife.
Fitness project, baby.
And then WFP all season
We won't be friends
long.
anymore. Enemies. Frenemies. Should be
Cool.
fun.
All right, catch you guys next time.